Hello, welcome back to Riven. Finally get to play the whole game instead of just a demo. I played the demo last week, and they've updated a few things, just some small fixes. So that really all made it into the game. I've been looking forward to this for quite a while. I was following the Starry Expanse project for a long time. I remember even before that, there used to be an old chat room that Cyan had called Cyan Chat. And I mean, even back then, we were asking for real Riven. Like after Real Mist came out, we were like, where's real Riven? Can we have real Riven? Yeah, then and the Starry Expanse project came out, and then Cyan just kind of decided to take over that. So here we are. Got a complete game. It's based on the original Riven. There's a lot of differences. All the actors, the actors used to be actual people acting, actual actors, full motion video. Now it's all 3D. I mean, it's all right for an indie studio. And you'd have to put in a lot of money to get full motion video quality. But yeah, if anyone doesn't know the background, this is the sequel to Myst. It's a pretty famous point-and-click puzzle game. You basically found a book. It brought you to Mist Island, and then you uncovered the stories of Atris, Catherine, and their sons, Sirius and Akinar. And you had to solve puzzles to uncover the mysteries behind the island of Mist. It's totally not a play on words of mystery, right? But at the end of Mist, Atris says, I may need your help in the future. It's the world where his wife Catherine was being held hostage is in danger, so he needed your help. So he sort of mentioned his father as the main antagonist of this game, and yeah. So basically, in Myst, the Atris was looking for his wife, who had previously, before the events of Myst, traveled to Riven. So that's where we're kind of picking up now. I don't want to spoil too much if anyone wants to actually go and play Myst. There wouldn't be too many spoilers, I don't think, if you watched Riven first or played Riven first. You could probably manage that, but maybe go play Myst. It's pretty fun. Now let's start a new game. Didn't save my progress with the demo. Get the old Dunny proverb: many ages, infinite truths. Get Atris' scene here soon. There we go.
Thank God you've returned. I need your help.
That is quiet. He said, thank God you've returned. I need your help. Maybe you can hear it now. I need.
Most of what you'll need to know is in here. And for reasons you will discover, I can't send you to Riven with a way out. But I can give you this. It appears to be a linking book back here to Dunny, but it's actually a one-person prison. It's the only way to capture Gen. Here. Once you've freed Catherine, I'll come with a linking book. She'll know how to signal me. There's a very good chance, if all this goes well, that you'll be returned to the place that you came from. Until we meet again, take care, my friend.
Yeah, thanks for the follow. So one of the other big things in this series is these books. You could see him writing in the book at the beginning. Basically, you write in a book through a special art, and it links to a world, the world that you have described in the book. And then there's a little image on the first page with should be a clear image with where you're going to link to, but Atris was doing a lot of maintenance kind of writing to help keep the link stabilized. Yeah. Kind of walk around this room. This room is the final room where, one of the final places you can get to in Mist. You can't really go anywhere in it. It's very dark. You can only see this area. This contraption over here. This is new. This is some kind of, I guess, viewer for the linking panel. Yeah, let's go on to Riven. If you notice right before the cage triggers, you can see something stuck in the lever mechanism. Pretty sure it's the dagger. Hey Neptune, how's it going? Play through Riven, the first island I'm gonna go through pretty quickly.
Visirap, visirap. Mutika buku anai. Visirap. Mutika buku anai. Buku anai.
Don't take my book.
Buku anai. Bukuan. Bukuan.
No, maybe you can have it. See, they switched it so now you can hear the dart. No, you couldn't hear the dart in the demo. It's nice. But he got darted in the neck. You were ready to swap the bots over, then you got stolen away by a friend. Yeah, that's understandable. It's no rush, really, on anything. If you're willing to help for free, that's great. There, they're going to stab that dagger into the mechanism. You can see it's the same thing that was there before. Step over that. Yeah, there we go. Oh, got an achievement. The first step is not always simple. That was the most simple step ever. You just kind of stood there and waited for the bad guy to be darted and thrown over a cliff. Oh, discover the fate of Ken's man. Cho. Call him Cho because that's the first word he says. Don't really know his real name, unfortunately. Here we've got stuff for later. No need to worry about that. Let's see the language, the constructed language they made for the game. One of these days I might get back into learning it. And we gotta go this way. I played the demo quite a lot, so we'll get through this area pretty quickly. What kind of quotes are you adding there? I don't think anyone said that. There's number 2. Need to go 4 rotations. The secret passageway, or the not so secret gate with the neat 5-sided key lock. 5 is very important. Yeah, nice, perfectly safe passageway there. To the super secret room with the steam pipe. This isn't going to be useful until much later, but we can divert steam over there towards that weird contraption. Raise this. Has a kind of a picture of a gate on it, so it must raise a gate. I was just checking something. Okay. And on here is the spinning dome. And another cave to enter. I'm just going to activate the dome because I was unable to approach it last time. In the original bit, the eyes on the outside, the symbols, one of them was painted in yellow or gold, and you had to match it with the stroboscope. But now they're actually in the giant gold dome itself, so it's a bit of a difference. This area was inaccessible. You could go up to this much and it would stop you in the and walk all the way around it. This is pretty cool. Gosh, it really closed down. Stuck. Oh. Is that the viewer from the old game? That's like the glass panel. No, there's holy crap, what is that? How is this even possible? Enter the starry expanse. Well, sure. This was definitely not the original game. What is that? Flying thing. Alien spaceship can fly through the starry expanse. This is... Can't jump off. This is amazing. This is like a brand new area. Like we somehow like warped into here. I don't know what that flying thing is. Interesting. Well, this... Oh, this is pointing to the dot. The dot is the Golden Dome Island. Temple Island. Is there any way to adjust the... Like there must be some way to switch over and like go onto another path. Maybe that is for later. This is interesting. This thing is. There we go. Did it make any change on this? No, not really. This is probably something to explore maybe a bit later, towards the end game. No wonder they said this area is not accessible in the demo. I was like, why? This thing used to... When you unlock this thing, it used to just be just that in the central part, and under it was a book. But apparently now it is the entire Star Mission. Weird. Maybe there were other like mini fissures that opened up, and he had to build this to seal it. I wonder if that's what happened. Two more. Then we'll get to go into the Golden Dome. There's the Golden Dome. There's this part. There's a little book up here. It has the Dunny numeral 233 on the cover. Oh, I've lit that one up. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. That one's lit up. That one's the circle with the dot. Oh. Oh, it's not going to let you go up here without all 5 lights lit. Okay, in the demo, they let you do it if you pressed it repeatedly, I think about 10 times. I think that was a bug. Not really a bug, but maybe they had some kind of feature to allow developers access to it without solving all the puzzles. I'm going to get a piece of paper so I can write down which islands are which symbol. If I can find a new paper around here, I thought I had. Right, here we go. I circle with a dot. It's this one. Call that Temple Island. This one. Can't really see which island it's pointing to, so it must be the mysterious island. I'm gonna try not to spoil the whole thing too much, but you know. Looks like a giant crater, so let's call it Crater Island. That's the vertical line. Horizontal line. Looks like a plateau over there that's probably with all of this stuff. I'm not really sure what that island's even used for. I think that one's called Survey Island. Ooh, jungle. Call that one Jungle Island. And that's 5. There are no more islands in Riven. Oh. Put caps lock on, it locks you into run. Look at that. Well, at least I got an explanation for why they built the giant weird metal boxes around the domes instead. There's the gas chair. Go ahead and open the door in the temple, which we didn't actually go to. That's okay, this one just raises and lowers that bridge. I'm just not really worried about that. Let's just switch this on. Now I'm live. I'm streaming to that that was too loud, let me know. There's also Dunny writing on the panels around the dome there too. Oh, and you didn't get on Gen's chair. Some Dunny writing here. See, it starts here with the period and it goes all the way around. Oh, that's the same text. Same text twice. I think it was this one that someone said it meant something like we are immortal with all of creation. Ads. Take an ad break. Yeah, the ads are almost over. So yeah, that's it for the ads. Thanks for sticking around if you were able to make it through that. Oh yeah, there's one more thing down here. Unfortunately, although Twitch gives us affiliates the ability to control ads in some way, we can't get rid of them completely. I do it all for free, honestly, but they changed the pipe design for this. I'm not going to touch this yet. I want to preserve my bridge. I want to come at it from the other side. You think about that bridge when we get to the other side of this temple. I'm going to go upstairs. All the islands of Riven used to be connected by bridges. Now they're connected by these weird track things. Now let's go down here before into the temple. This is where I was live streaming to before when I activated that chair. It's a holographic imager. So yeah, there's the camera that could see. What was that sound? Thought I heard something weird. It's kind of a brutalist style entryway to this temple. Okay. Let's call the tram. I'll turn down the volume just a little bit. I think that's too loud. No, it's not too loud. There it comes. If you press the button a lot, it goes faster. Probably not wrong. I just noticed there's a little Gen's star emblem on the front. Yeah, let's get in the tram. And if you get up, it'll open the door for you so you can get out the other side. This is pretty neat. And then if you go back here, there's a little Easter egg. Another tram terminal. It's broken down. All the stuff's in the water. You can see a broken tram at the bottom there. It went open that way somewhere. That other island, which we'll learn about eventually. Let's go to Jungle Island. This used to be really fun, even though it was just a point-and-click game before. This was full motion video in the original. It was super fun to go on this ride. I wonder if they captured the same spirit. I'm very hopeful for it. There we go. What was that? They nerfed the ride. Why did they nerf it? Look at this. Listen. Let me get out here. Look at this. See that? See that rock where the track passes through? That was like the most fun part of the ride. And it was just like it just went through the rock. It was supposed to go up and down like a roller coaster. I mean, the start was pretty fun, but I don't know, they got rid of the funnest part. Yeah. There we go. There we go, we're on Jungle Island. Oh, there's a bridge up there. Arrive on Jungle Island. Okay. rocks around here. No secrets back. I guess I didn't have to turn the tram around for that. I can already see one thing missing. There used to be a puzzle element. Was it affixed into here or over here? Somewhere. Oh, this is pretty cool. It's a passageway. Some kind of... Oh, this is a puzzle. Oh, look, these are some traps. If you've played Riven before, you'll recognize this trap. Okay. Watering bits of soil, I guess. Interesting. If there's anything to do for this thing right now. Actually, this might be missing components. But yeah, let's keep going. There's a tunnel. There we go, there's the path. Up there towards the jungle, or down here towards the, should be a little lagoon down here. Oh, look at that. There are friends there, the Sunners. Oh. Gotta be careful, don't want to spook them. Approach them quietly. Oh, they're just tired. They're sleeping. Let sleeping Sunners lie. This earthquake almost woke them up. Can't see me if I don't move. It must be a dimorphic species. I'm guessing the smaller one is the female. Close is it gonna let me get? think I'm just going to be able to climb up onto the rock with them. Because they really can't see me. You could sort of hear their call earlier. It's probably okay. Let's see. This place is different too. Bet you can't take a dip here. This guy doesn't want to swim. Water looks really nice. Very blue. Oh, there we can see an island through the mist from here. It's almost like it's Mist Island. There's a path over here that wasn't there in the... What's this? Got an achievement, a new perspective. Discover a strange moiety device. Oh. Oh, it looks like a viewer of some kind, like it'll show you this invisible paint. What's that in my, oh, there it is. It's interesting, like there's a paint that you can, oh, look at that. You know what that is? I mean, it is the symbol for this game. It's the fish. Into a game symbol. I guess you can really only see it while you're riding the tram, because it's like partially incomplete. Pretty cool. Yeah, let's enter the village this way. Check this viewer thing again, see if there's any. Yes. Another one of these things. Not sure what to do with that yet. Lots of these kind of totem looking things as well. Some flowers that glow. I guess maybe that's what they make the paints from. Butterflies also glowed, but I doubt they'd make the paint from them. Is there a guard tower? See a guard tower? Yeah, but some of this stuff looks familiar. Ah. What's going on with it? Submarine is moving. Is there someone in it? Am I going to see like another person? I guess not. It's going all around. Doesn't look like there are any other subway stops or submarine stops. A gate that prevents us from getting into the village. Down here, this should be the schoolhouse, where the other Rivenese kids go to school and learn. I think this is the word gen. Oh look, there's a dunny number. It is 20 and 17. Let me get my calculator. That is 445. Interesting. Come back and try and translate some of this. I mean, the others probably are, the other guys probably have already translated all this stuff anyway. Look, they're practicing their numbers and letters. There are the dunny letters on the wall here. What letter ordering they chose. If I remember correctly, if this is the same thing from original Riven, it's something like the rules of Gen, and it's like Gen defeated Atris and other stuff about Gen. There's the imager.
Terekoi Danni, ki bayem revat, arroyem be tig tavom, ga bodona gayem. Ram.
It's pretty good quality. Quality audio. If they ripped that from the original game and reused it, I don't know. But that was a passage in Dunny. So he's like teaching the students the language. This is pretty cool. There's like a practice sheet. This is 8, 1, 2. No, that's 8, 1, 10, 5, 3, 6. Wonder if that'll be important later. It's 1, 10, 5, 3, 6. I already know how to read the numbers, but this is the famous work gallows game that teaches you the numbers. So we can start it up and then count the number of times one of these things has dropped. So we have 8. It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Six. Seven. Five. Of course, 5 is the most important number. I think the guy on the left is going to lose. It's 1. Oh, maybe not. 2. Oh, maybe he will. That's 7 again. He's going to get eaten. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. This is... I thought these were just random marks. These are... Are these Rivenese numerals? Let me write this better. I think this might be important. Wait a minute, I've seen these. That shape was in the tunnel in that weird contraption. 5. Okay, I thought it looked like a missing piece or it needed something else, but that was a number. So we've got 8. One, 10. Okay. One's a lot more complicated. Five. Let's go in the opposite way. There's probably going to be a way to derive these eventually. So, 3. And 6. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And we've got an ad starting soon, so I'm going to take a short break and work on this. Just think about it for a minute while the ads run. Oh, welcome back from the ad break. I'm working on the potential Rivenese numbering system. So there's like a central dot, and then there's like these. Wish I am a bad drawer. It would definitely not hurt me to practice drawing at some point. So one is there's like 3 fan blades jutting out from a central point. You can see in 5, both of them there's 2 of them that are filled. One is just the top right fan blade, and then 3 is the top left. So we can guess that 2 would be just the bottom one. 5 is 2 and 3. So 5 is both of those. 6 is. Actually, 6 is the top 2. 3 and 1. One of odd. Yeah, if they were adding, I would expect the bottom and right to be filled for 3, but it's not. It's that one. Interesting. I have to see if there are any more clues on the numbering system later. Could probably derive it, though, if I had to think a bit more. Though Cyan does love putting new number puzzles in. They love number puzzles. Again, in Riven they had the Dunny numbering system, but they didn't have a Rivenese one back in the original game. There's no way down on this side, is there? Yeah. Just that path. You can see the huts and stuff. Oh, that hut's new. Big one. And then in their game, Abduction, you had to learn an alien numbering system. I think it was it base 2? It was completely different. Might have been base 8. But they would give you a small portion of it, and then you had to extrapolate the numbering system from the smaller portion into like the larger one. So eventually you were able to deduce larger and larger numbers for the main puzzles. But yeah, I was going to try this thing. See if there's any... Oh, there's some paint up. Oh no, those are fish. Or no, those are butterflies. And there's some fish up there somewhere. No paint in here. Let's go back out this way. I know there's one of those contraptions here. There's another one at the entrance to the village all the way back there. Okay, this thing should be 1. Okay, if I'm right, it might be the position as well. Not really the number of times you turn it, but 1. 1 would be vertical, like kind of like that. Or it could be 3. Or potentially 2. I'm not really sure. Might have to get more information on this and come back. Oh, the Sunners are back. Hello? Oh, they're not really near as spooked as I thought they'd be. Where do I come in at? All the way over here? Oh, there it is. Run up these stairs. Here we go. There's the giant axe. That. Some dagger designs on that. We're not really sure where those came from. In the books, Catherine started writing in the Riven descriptive book, and she wrote in these things. Like this axe is one thing she wrote in. I don't know if you can see it from here, but there's another kind of sword that she wrote in. There are a lot of these butterflies. Look at them all. Wow. It's covering this place. No other weird clues. No paint. What is that? Is that like a portal? That's the starry expanse. I guess that's what Gen was closing up with the domes. I mean, people could fall through that. Total collapse is imminent. Investigate the strange breach. Another achievement. There you can see the underside of the domes there. Oh, there's another. Look at all these things. This ribbon's just covered in these butterflies. We got an axe just sitting here. Should be able to take it. I've got an inventory. I should be able to take the axe. Fortunately, I cannot. Yeah, another one of these. Is this going to count to 5? Something? Maybe if there's 5 of these things, I have to figure out the order of the totems and put in the correct dial combination thing. I don't know, I kind of find this kind of creepy. All these. Well, here's a minecart. Anyone want to go on a minecart ride? Or probably going to explore the rest of the village as much as I can. Here we go. Look at that guy. See the beetle? There he goes. We go into the forest. There's another giant sword that Catherine wrote into Riven. Can't really get over there. Well, there's no clue over there anymore. Oh, there's a dome there. Saying there was a breach right on top. We've got to turn. This goes up. Back to that path, I think. Or does this go to the village? Might go to the village. And then this way. Oh yeah, this is the other area. It's not here anymore. The button. It's like a work statue. I'll come back to that. So this should be back over to that path. Yep. It's out that way. So all the paths kind of join up eventually. Oh, there's a guard tower. And you're the only one sound the alarm. I love the music in this game. It's great. No cave art? There's the cave art. I didn't pick it with the special viewer. Ah, there we go. That's the cave art that was originally in the original game. It's just painted in their kind of invisible ink. I don't really want to walk around with this thing up all the time. But yeah, this was the time they used to have actors. They were like out on the docks and like kids, and the parents hurried out and took their kids away from the strange person walking around their island. I saw the sub moving around. Wonder where it is. Oh, look at that. I think that's Ken's camera. Wonder if it'll follow me. It's following me. This is actually something they wanted to do in the original game. There was a similar thing out in the middle of the water with a camera on it. They wanted to have it follow the player, even just in a point-and-click game. But since it was point-and-click, they would have had to render so many images, like render it, make sure the thing was pointing towards the player and all that. And it was a little too much work, I guess. That's pretty cool. I don't see the sub. Oh, well, I wouldn't be able to get down into there anyway. It's all water. Need to find some way to basically the Rivenese water has a microorganism in it that causes it to do stuff. So when you apply heat, water has an effect. Yeah, all the other paths are closed off for the village. Down that way. Let's take a trip to another island. Investigate these weird totem things as well later. I'm hanging on to the back of the cart. Here we go. That was kind of fun. Basically, this cart would have been loaded with wood. And it would dump the wood into the wood chipper. You chip the wood. And put it into the boiler to boil it. And then you gotta pulp for paper. Let's see what this does. See if we can turn on the wood chipper. Last time the switch was up here. Very loud. That's what the wood chipper does. Chips some wood. Redirects the over this way. There we go. It's like a drainage pipe. Let's go over here, see what's going on over here. So there's another pipe that comes this way, it goes all the way up there. Can't get up there, that's closed. Let's go over here. Looks like that's the stove. That's Gen's stove. He used it to burn books in the old game. Books that didn't quite work well. Like lose his temper, he probably just threw it off that balcony. Can't see anything in there. Guess there's no burned book left. Go back over to the boiler. We do have steam's connected to the boiler. Right now we got a red light, so we can't go in. Used to be a temperature gauge on the side, but they got rid of that. Okay. This puzzle looks exactly the same. Let's raise the platform. I'm going to put steam towards it. There we go. Switch steam back to, that's this thing. Probably a water pump, pumping water in from that kind of lake. And this is the gas to the heater. So it should be cooling off. Definitely wouldn't be ready yet. It's gotta be super hot in here. Yeah, we can go down here. Hopefully no one fills this up and starts boiling it. Hey, right or left? Go right. Oh, here's the grate that we saw earlier. I guess that was a clue as to what we were looking for. So this is a drainage tunnel, drainage pipe. Comes out this way. Not a 50-foot drop like last time. Yeah. Uh-oh. I see a hole in the island. Right there. Any clues? Or I guess the Rivenese wouldn't have been all the way over here. This is Gen's area. Special Gen Islands. A nice path up here. The top of the cliff. There we go. There we go. Yep. This is this place. I mean, the one thing I don't like about them doing like VR is like everything slides now. Like everything is sliding. I mean, if you're over here, you can kind of see the gimmick here. But if you're in front of it, I guess you can't see it. But it had to be like curved doors. to do the sliding thing. Not really a fan of the sliding. Oh, look, you can see down that way. Kind of gives you a clue. It's silly. Gotta trap people here for hours. It's not fun if they're not trapped for hours like we were. Oh. Okay, down here. Okay, ad break. Welcome back. I think I'm figuring out the Rivenese numbering system. So on the fan blades, I'm going clockwise 1, 2, and 3. For 4, 5, and 6, it's right bottom for 4, bottom left for 5, and then the top 2 for 6. And then 7 would be similar. It would be the 2 right blades going out for 7, 2 right blades going down for 8, and then the 2 blades going up to the left for 9. And then 10 would combine in the same way. 10, 11, 12. Yeah, it's a base 12 numbering system. Exploring that here. This is new music. Oh, didn't put Steam back down here. I go all the way back. think that would be base 12, unless there are more levels going around the outside. But if it's just 2 levels, then it's base 12. It would be base 13. Because 12 is a number. That would be the highest number, so it should be base 13, provided they have 0. I wish I could just climb ladders manually, holding down the button. Up down here now, this is powered. Now it's pumping water out. What is this? A rock? That in that depression. Turn that wheel. It's taking us here. Right here. This Okay, so that takes that all the way up there. That's somewhere I can't really access right now. Let's keep exploring. There's a lot of new stuff. A lot of different mechanics. So here's what stumped people for hours. Gotta close that, and there's a couple side passages, which you can see there, which kind of ruins the big reveal. This should be the golden dome down here. Look, another semicircular door. Guess what's behind here? Another passageway. So this is Crater Island. So this one should be a vertical line. I do like that you can't spam click the button in this one. This is terrifying. And we're back here. Let's do this thing again. Let's call the weird platform. We should be able to put one of these things. And then oh yeah, gotta close it and then press the button. That somehow, what is that in there? Interesting. Wonder if I can travel between points. There's no real way from what I can see to actually get up on another one of those other lines. Can I leave? Oh, leave. The other path should go towards Gen's lab. There we go. This is where he threw that furnace off in possibly a fit of rage. And there's that bridge over that way. Of course it's locked. How do I even get in there? The puzzle is completely different. I don't remember. I don't know how to get in there. Okay. Oh, look, there's the bridge. There's the mine part we came in from Jungle Island. This is a pretty long bridge. Pretty good for a nice stroll. Yeah. Fortunately, no lever. Oh well. This bridge is doomed. We gotta figure out a way in here. I think that is... Can I use that elevator thing? I don't think so. Thing for actually using the elevator thing is... Hopefully where I can activate it. Where it kind of fits in here. Oh, wait. Hang on. Can I push this against that? Oh, there we go. I heard a frog. Frog in here. Oh, there he is. Lots of different implements and things. Interesting contraption. Bookmaking supplies. Is this the front door? Nope, it's the back door. There's the other door. Against journals, ink, thoughts. Men's pipe. Nice thing. Here's some bits of paper. This rock thing, there's a nice little rock-shaped hole over here. Got a little smaller one here. Fire marble, power marble, strike force compensations. Okay. So let's see, for like Temple Island, that's the circle with the dot. Needs to be +4. That's 5, that would be 4. Strike force compensations. First one is -8. That one's -5. That was +4. +11. And +14. Counterintuitive aspect of fire marbles that a greater strike force does not always yield a maximum energy output never ceases to amaze me. Optimal strike force base value, as he is experimenting. That's the middle, I guess. Temple would be +4. It's not too much. it's in the middle, that's optimal, I guess. Yeah, this is polishing one of the marbles. Yeah, just leave it there. Who knows? Oh, look at that. Different names for leaves and some numbers. Wonder if those are important. Some shells. Some wood. Seed pods, look like. And those are the butterflies, I guess. Slightly white. Maybe that's a month, day, and a year. That would be 2/15. Maybe 50/65. So 1865. Interesting. So he's writing his dates in dunning numerals now. And it looks like there's an ad break coming up soon. I'm going to take another break and come back. We'll look at some more of this stuff. Okay, let's keep looking at this stuff. Here we go. Here's an interesting thing. This shows you about the water. Heat up the water, and it kind of slowly goes up and tries to get away from the heat source. You definitely don't want to drink that water. Interesting kind of celestial map. Unfinished books and covers. Oh, look at that. That's is that a Dunny letter? This is a bookbinding loom thing. Put the pages up against that, and then you sew the pages together. This is a press, pressing the books together. Probably for mounting covers, I think. Oh, look, Dart's gun's still here. He could be back at any minute for that. His dart gun and his pipe. I'll bet you those are going to be gone later. This was 75 plus 12. So 87, 7. So 1887 the year, 7 the month. And then the day is 28. 28th of July, 1887. So, last week, one of my acolytes caught a rebel sniffing around the cemetery totem in the jungle. In keeping with the general ineptitude of my men, the dog was allowed to escape, but at least the fool had the presence of mind to bring me the object in question. It is a primitive eyepiece into which one of the native numbers has been set. Given the fact that their accursed numeric system requires you to know which way a symbol has been rotated in order to read it. However, there's no way to make sense of it. It's probably an overestimation of the moiety's intelligence to suspect that there may be some greater meaning behind it. But tomorrow I shall send a surveyor out to inspect the other totems just to be safe. There's one of the rebel knives too. That's another one of these. Could either be 1, 2, or 3, depending on which way it's rotated. This is Gen's journal. I have been cataloging the natural elements of this age for many years now, yet I still continue to find evidence of the number 5. As a boy, it was very clear to me that it held a place of special significance in the Dunny society, from the ancient heraldic emblems of the ruling elite to the humble homes of the commoners. It was ubiquitous. Its presence here is clearly a direct reflection of the minds that authored the texts I used to compose this age, further proof that through their art, the Dunny masters were indeed creating the marvelous worlds they wrote, and not, as many as have mistakenly thought, merely forging links to pre-existing worlds. While most of my worlds have been based on Dunny designs, I now see that the once most vested with the power of 5 are also the most beautiful, the most perfect, and undoubtedly the most structurally sound. I have yet to determine how Dunny color symbology reflects the superior design principle. While ostensibly a 6-color system, I am convinced that there must be some deeper connection to the number 5. I will continue to investigate. This was 78 or 70, yeah, 79. So quite a few years earlier. I'll read this at some other time. I doubt anyone wants me to actually read this. He's talking about the Ytram traps. Ytram is the name of the frog. It's also Marty spelled backwards. He likes to use the frog extract for his pipe. A bit about the water. We saw the water. Construction of the imagers. We saw this in the classroom. That's one of the imagers. Steam vents. We saw some of the steam vents. We've already directed the steam to some places. Yeah, this is about the star fissure. Oh look, he crossed out Katrin, wrote Catherine. This Katrin was her original Rivenese name, mispronounced by Atris to be Catherine. I don't know why he's changing it. Like, is he trying to be respectful or something? I like that they put actual mistakes in here. This was written, like handwritten, completely. It's not a font. I think it was Shroomla wrote it by hand. I think that's her screen name. He's trying to formulate ink. Ink formulation was a failure. Ends of fate. Fire marble rolled across the gateway image. Left a faint yet definite trail of increased clarity as it rolled across the gateway image. It was unmistakable. If I could find a way to boost the energy output of the fire marbles, it might be possible to suppress the variance enough to facilitate a stable link, but how? This one's about a spatial anomaly. Those weren't in the previous game. Spatial anomaly occurred about 5 spans above the north shore of Temple Island. A breach of stars seemingly identical to the one beneath the fissure. It began as a small cloud-like hole which then commenced to expand in random surges. With some effort, I was finally able to contain it with some runic plates similar to the ones I devised for the fissure. Runic plates, huh? Believe it will hold, but the appearance of a new rift is troubling, and yet it has also left me with the most uncanny feeling. Something fundamental has shifted in my favor. I believe it may be time to give this inexplicable mystery a second look. You know, he's talking about the domes. I've erected a small dome, a pressurized airlock, mounted upon the contained breach. This has allowed me to safely conduct tentative forays into the expanse without subjecting Riven to further invasion and the destruction that would certainly attend it. It's a bafflingly improbable space, yet surprisingly more accommodating than my initial observations had led me to believe. Breathing is indeed possible within it, yet I cannot say that it is respiration as I am used to it. Rather, as nonsensical as this is going to sound, it feels, at times, as if the expanse was breathing me, and in the process, imbuing me with a sense of endless possibility. At last, the breakthrough I was hoping for. After my first full day of experiments in the expanse, I was astonished to discover that the fire marbles in my coat pocket had come to fluoresce. A quick strike test confirmed that their energy levels had increased significantly, and their charge has lasted longer than I would have thought possible. In a clear act of divine providence, the expanse has given me the final piece of the puzzle, an apparently boundless energy source that should be more than sufficient to rectify my linking books. But I must work quickly. 2 more breaches have occurred in the interim, each one more aggressive and difficult to contain than the last. Time, I fear, is running out. The breach is now number 5, a sure sign that I am on the right path. I have connected the domes on each of them via a nexus of pathways within the expanse, which will also serve as an inter-island shortcut as I continue my work on my enhanced fire marble complex. The loss of 2 more men yesterday has made it clear that the full spectrum of energy is too great for even my finest fire marbles to contain. So I've decided to break it up into 5 discrete frequency ranges, which will later be recombined for application to the book. I have installed 5 charging stations within the expanse, each one calibrated to imbue a blank fire marble with a separate band of the total energy needed. A pneumatic tube system will then convey the charged marbles to the great gold dome on Riven for recombination. Freedom is nearly within my grasp. The problem of how to return to Riven has been settled. Rekken has proven his usefulness over the years, at times nearly rivaling my own engineering prowess. He and his team will have the honor of being the first to link to the new age, bringing with them the necessary materials to build a vastly simplified version of the book apparatus, which I have personally designed. If they do not return within a reasonable amount of time, I'll revise my design and send additional men until they get it right. Should they flounder? That's misspelled. Should they flounder, however, I am prepared to sacrifice every last man on Riven to continue the effort. This cannot fail. At long last, a viable loop has been established. After an eternity of toil and sacrifice and an unconscionable preemption of the ages I might have fathered, I have finally linked to a new age. That'd be 9 and 7. So that would be 233, right? Yeah, 225 plus 7. It is a bleak and barren world perfectly suited for my purposes. By closely comparing the real with the written, I believe I will soon be able to create a more appropriate age from which to relaunch my mission. For now, however, I'll move my office and living quarters there so that I may safely continue my endeavors without distraction. Although it is but a stepping stone, 233 is an utter triumph. To think that I have accomplished in a matter of years, under extremely adverse conditions, what it took my dunny ancestors centuries to achieve. Caught one of my assistants thumbing through this journal today. He will certainly never do it again. But I'm glad I chose to write this in a language these people cannot decipher. Perhaps it's time I reviewed my security measures with each guild master. And now he's talking about spirit sightings of the moiety of the rebels. And then he's doing some chemical analysis on the rebel daggers, and he sees that it contains elements that are unlike anything I've encountered on the islands. Here's the rebels have an access to a resource that I'm unaware of, perhaps a mine or an uncharted island. You gotta investigate the south side of the village because that's where people are mysteriously disappearing. Oh. And now he's talking about his most recent measurement showing a slowdown of the collapse of the islands. He's finishing up the 234th age. If it's Atris trying to repair the age, he's suspecting that. I don't see any other. There used to be an important clue in that journal, but it doesn't look like that's the case anymore. If we're supposed to do anything here or not, I can make the fire marble really bright. That's the optimum there. That's 9. Is he gonna write 9? I don't see 9 on this paper. I guess since I can't really, I don't think I can do anything else with fire marbles here, because I don't have to. Let's go up this way. Should be a tram station down here. Go and visit Survey Island. Oh, and tram button up here. Varying pavement. Here comes the tram. Let's go for another tram ride. Now we're on Survey Island. There's another sword written into the age by Catherine. Okay. What is... do I have to... I mean, that's not quite right. I guess if it has to match. Everything's in my way. Puzzles definitely aren't the worst ever. A lot of missing stuff from here. I put in hidden floor. Oh, there we go. This is Gen's survey room. Of course, no chair because really VR. Oh look, there's Catherine. Oh look, there's the entrance. That's Joe. Oh, that's the camera up on the ledge that I saw. It's that one. Can't rotate that camera. This Joe's just walking around there, fantasizing about catching someone again. But I got away. Catherine. Oh, look. That was Gen watching me here. He followed me on the path. It'd be a pity if someone were to break his survey scope. This one, oh, this is this island, I think. There's Temple Island, Crater, Jungle. This one's Survey. It's anything I need to see. Temple Island again. This is on Crater Island. Not really sure about the point of that one. Look at him, he's pretending to fight off the moiety guard when he grabbed the book. It's like, I got the book. He's explaining to someone that he grabbed the book and then he started fighting off the guard. He totally didn't get darted in the neck and collapsed. It's kind of funny. This one's Catherine. Yeah, that's another 3D model. I was wondering if they were going to reuse. I was wondering if they were going to reuse any of the original video, but I guess not. What are the colors? That one's blue. comes the great work. Oh, he looks a little less friendly in this one. And last one is broken. Let's call the work again. He's been conditioned to come when a red light is there. Seems to be a little upset. A little more upset. Just kind of goes by that time. Yep, here he comes. Oof. And achievements anger the orc. Crank the glass. I don't think it'll work anymore. That was close. I don't think there's anything else to do here. I don't think I explored oh yeah, I didn't explore this totally. There's a dome that I haven't been to. Oh, that was the work. Gotta be careful, don't want to fall in. Oh yeah, it's something I found out recently. There's actually a hint on these things. It's colors. might have something to do with it. Where's the stroboscope? Oh, there it is. There we go. Oh, look at that. Oh, that was close. Oh, there's a dome right there. Oh, that's my dome. What's this thing? That looks pretty neat. down onto the other side. Oh, this is the elevator room. There's where we just were. Now we can see down into down here. So it's like a magma chamber down there. So it's holding the water in suspension up here. Ah, there it goes. Look, there's someone over there. Oh, and he's running. Hey, Sam. There he is. Hey, stop. Can't press that when it's in motion, I guess. No other paths down here. Witness Gen's scribe escape on the maglev. So that was Gen's scribe. Jungle Island, I think. Let's go ahead and turn this around and see that path over there. Tunnel? Oh, this is the submarine. exactly what to do with that just yet. Let's extend the so that's how you get access to that. I'll come back to that next time. No sign of any switch on here. Hidden button. How do you get in if it's closed? The I might actually stop here for tonight. I do have to get some sleep and go to work, or I would probably finish this game. But I estimate I'm about halfway. The new totem puzzle is gonna. I'm gonna have to figure that out. I think I've got their numbering system down. And I think I have what I need for the new marble puzzle. We'll see about that. Overall, I think this game is great. I'm really looking forward to continuing to play it. Play next time, Thursday, I think. I don't see anyone else online though. They've all gone offline. Guess Tuesday night isn't really a big streaming night. Hmm. Unfortunately, it looks like I'm going to have to cut it there. Unless anyone has any raid suggestions, but not all. I'll call it here. Unfortunately, there's like no one that I have online right now. But, yeah, thanks for coming out to watch. Hope you enjoyed some Riven. And hope to see you all next time. I hope I finish it. At least I plan on getting to Gen's age, 233. We'll get there eventually. Anyway, I hope you all have a good rest of your night, or good morning if you're over that way. And have a nice Wednesday. Yeah, see y'all next time.